All right, Josh Sidorowitz here live in the 10 Tampa Bay newsroom with a news alert for you. We are just getting word from the White House that President Joe Biden has tested positive for COVID-19, making him now the second U.S. president to contract the virus. Again, this is just coming in from the White House. We just got a statement that I want to read to you right now as it's coming into us. So they said this morning the president tested positive. He is fully vaccinated, twice boosted. The White House says that the president is experiencing very mild symptoms right now. He's begun taking Paxlovid, which is one of the antivirals that is available for people who are particularly at high risk, deemed high risk, or of a certain age. Obviously, the president would fall into that category. Now, the White House says that he's isolated and he is going to continue to carry out all of his duties during this time. He's still been taking calls here. He's been in contact with members of staff by phone this morning, and he is even going to still participate in some meetings here later on today via phone, and then of course on Zoom from the residence. But you know, White House protocol here, they say that they're following CDC guidance. He's going to work in isolation until he tests negative, and then he can return to work in person. You know, this comes as the president, we had just learned, I think it was yesterday, that he is scheduled to, or he was scheduled to be here in Florida next week on Monday. He was going to be traveling to Orlando, and then he was going to come over here to Tampa. We are presuming at this point, given CDC guidelines, when you test positive, that those plans are off. He's not going to obviously be here for that. So the president no longer visiting Florida on Monday as scheduled. And you'll excuse us there. That is our CBS News feed letting us know that they are coming on the air with a special report here very soon. Again, this is all the information we've got from the White House at this point. They just issued this statement about the president that he tested positive this morning. It sounds like, though, he is experiencing very mild symptoms. At this point, he's on that antiviral, the Paxlovid antiviral medication, which is one of the new tools that we've obviously now got available in the 2 years or so since this pandemic has begun, in addition to our vaccines. But you know, he is continuing to work here today. He is the second U.S. president now to have the virus while in office. It really sort of underscores the fact that, you know, we are still very much dealing with this pandemic, and people are still getting infected. The president is 79 years old, so he would be considered at perhaps higher risk than others when contracting this virus. You know, we know that the fully vaccinated people can still experience breakthrough infections. The president is fully vaccinated. He's, the White House said, twice boosted here. But he's doing well, continuing to work. So we are going to continue to follow this as well, seeing what other updates we can get from the White House. Again, presuming that the White House has also now canceled his trip here to Florida on Monday, given his diagnosis. We are also going to have more for you coming up on midday at noon here on 10 Tampa Bay. I'll be on air with you if you want to join us then as well. Until then, I'll look for updates both here on our Facebook, on YouTube, and on 10 Tampa Bay.